Namaskara. The 20 important points for an impressive speaker. Speaking is an art. To learn how to speak, one must start speaking because we cannot learn swimming by simply listening about the techniques of swimming or by seeing the videos on swimming. Instead, one should dive into water and start swimming. Then only he can become an expert in swimming. This rule is applicable to each and every art, whatever it may be. The great rishis of our ancient times advised us to follow certain suggestions as precautionary steps to be recognized as an impressive speaker. All the precautions are codified and framed in a nutshell. So, one should follow these suggestions scrupulously to enable himself to become a good speaker. Let us go through the suggestions. The suggestions are in a sloka form. So let us go through the sloka first. Tadhyam pathyam sahetu priyamatimudulam saravadainyhinam sabiprayam durapam savinayam asetam chitramalpaksharancha bahvardham kopasunyam स्मितयुत घन दाक्षिण्य संदेहहीनम वाक्यम ब्रूयात् रसज्ञः परिषदि समये सप्रमेय प्रमत्तम. Let us analyze those qualities one by one. The very first one is tathyam. Tathyam means truth. The speaker should always speak the truth. You should speak the facts only. If he tries to mix any exaggeration, the content will lose its sanctity. So, while speaking, the speaker should always speak the facts only. The second quality is pathyam. Pathyam means the talk should be proper and suitable to the context. It should not be a shallow. It should not be weightless. So, it should be suitable to the occasion. Sahetu. Sahetu means it should be of substantial evidence. It should not be baseless. At the same time, it should not be dogmatic. Dogmatic views can never attract audience. So, every word, every sentence must have substantial evidence. Priyam. Priyam means the speed should be as sweet as possible. He should not speak harsh words. It should attract all the audience. Atimurdulam. Atimurdulam means that it should be impressive and soft. It should not hurt anybody. The next point is Saravat. Saravat means the speech should be meaningful. it should not become meaningless and shallow, because it should be pregnant with meaning. Dainyahinam, Dainyahinam means the tone should not be feeble. From the beginning to the end, the speaker should maintain his tone, and the talk should be assertive, and there should not be any up and downs. Sabhiprayam, Sabhiprayam means that the talk should be purposeful. It should not be without any purpose. It should achieve some purpose. Durapam, Durapam means the talk should be thought provoking, and it should be understood only by peeping into the subject. Next, Savinayam. Savinayam means the speaker should speak with utmost humility. He should not exhibit any proudness while speaking. Asatham, Asatham means the speech should never be dogmatic. Dogmatic views will never attract any audience. So it should be grounded with logic, and it should be appealing, and it should not be dogmatic. Chitram, Chitram means figurative or attractive. The speech should be attractive, because the way of expression is more important than the content. So the speaker should add some figurative expressions while speaking. Then only he can attract the attention of the audience. So it must be figurative. The figures of speech should be used while expressing certain things, and it must have some aesthetic value. The next quality is alpaksharam. Alpaksharam means the speech should be as brief as possible. You should not speak unnecessary sentences, unnecessary words. Bhagavardham, Bhagavardham means more meaningful, more content. He should convey more content with lesser words. The next one, Kwapasunyam. Kwapasunyam means the speaker should never exhibit any anger while speaking. As a third person, as an onlooker, he should always speak. He should not involve himself in the content. He only expresses without being involved in it. So he should never exhibit any anger. Smitayutam, the speech should be cheerful. He should add some cheerfulness while speaking. He should speak cheerfully. Ghana dakshinya yuktam, it means that the talk should be unbiased. A speaker should not have any biased views. If he has any biased view, it will not attract the attention of the audience. So he should be unbiased while giving some points or expressing something. Sandehahinam. Sandehahinam means he should not have any doubt while speaking. He is very confident of what he is speaking. There are four people in the world. He who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool. Shun him. He who knows not and knows that he knows not can be taught. Teach him. One who knows and knows not that he knows is asleep. Teach him. He who knows and knows that he knows is a prophet. Follow him. So, a speaker must have that type of confidence, and he is very confident of what he speaks. He should not have any doubt while expressing anything. And saprameyam, the speech is contentful, logical, and with a substantial evidence. Last but not least, he should maintain a quality that he should be extra careful while speaking. Apramattam, the speaker is expected to be very cautious while speaking, because once it is uttered from his mouth, it cannot be taken back or repented. So, while giving a speech or uttering something, the speaker is very cautious of what he speaks. To become an impressive speaker, these suggestions are to be followed by everybody. A person who follows these suggestions carefully can prove himself and he can become an impressive speaker. Namaskara.